أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and welcome to today's class. We are going to start with our daily prayer. So if I could please have A1129. Assalamu alaikum A1129, can you hear me?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum, how are you today?
Good.
How are you today?
Good.
Good, alhamdulillah, excellent. Okay, if you could please recite today's prayer after me. Allahumma
Allahumma
inni
inni
as'aluka
as'aluka
ilman
ilman
nafi'a.
nafi'a.
Excellent. And could you please recite the rest of the translation for me?
Oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge.
Excellent. Well done. Very nicely recited. Jazakumullah. I'm going to put you back on mute for a moment. Okay. Right. So every day when we start our class, we start with a prayer, and this prayer is recited daily, and we have a different prayer for every day in order to help us with this blessed task of learning the Quran. And we should use these prayers in all of our learning activities. Okay, it's such a blessing that we have all of these prayers available to us, so we should make the most of them. Okay, so before we carry on with today's lesson, let me just enter our discipline in charge today. Okay, excellent. So in yesterday's lesson, we're going to move straight in because mashallah, we have a lot to cover today. So in yesterday's lesson, you started by just having a look at our Arabic letters. Okay, and we went through all of the letters and we realized that the total number of letters is 29. And there are 7 letters which are thick letters, letters which you need to say with a round mouth, and the rest of the letters are thin letters. Okay, so that's just what you covered yesterday. All of you already know, alhamdulillah, your alphabet. So you need to just keep practicing these and recognizing these letters because these will help you with all of your lessons in future as well. Okay, so in today's lesson, we are going on and moving on from this to look at how letters are combined, how letters are put together in order to form words. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Now, I just want to say, I know that a lot of you have already covered these things already. You've looked at these with your parents and you maybe have studied with a teacher before. We need to cover all the basics because everybody in our classes is at different stages and we want to make sure that everybody can move along together at the correct stage and at a nice pace. So some of you may be further ahead than this, which is fine. Some of you may be learning from scratch, which is fine as well. So everybody is just at a nice pace where we can move together as a class, as a group. So some of you will be doing this as a revision, and for some of you, you may need to put in a little bit of extra effort to make sure that all of these basic things are learnt very, very quickly, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so combined letters. Right, here it says, most of the Arabic letters can be connected to the following or preceding letters to make a word. When they are connected, thus, usually takes 3 different shapes. Initial, medial, and final in a word, as explained in the following examples. So, where you have an original letter, for example, qaf, right, when you are connecting it to other letters in order to form a word, the shape of the qaf changes very slightly. So here, you can see it is at the beginning of the word. So you no longer have the circle here. Here it is in the middle of the word where it changes quite a lot. And here it is at the end of the word. And we are going to go through all of the different letters in the Arabic alphabet in order to understand how all the different letters will look depending on where they are placed in a word. Okay? It says some letters are an exception and they do not change their shape if they are connected to the following letter in making a word. Like, for example, the letter dal, dhal, and ra. Okay? And again, we will be going through those. Right? Something that I think is very important for all of you to note, that in the given exercise, in the exercise we are going to do today, all of the words are taken from the Holy Quran without placing the strokes on the letters that will be dealt with later in later lessons. Okay, so every word and every letter we're reading today is a blessing for us. So like I said, even if you have completed this before with your parents or with an elder, it doesn't matter because you are still getting the blessings from looking at and recognizing words which are found in the Holy Quran. Okay, so we're going to move straight on to our first exercise for today. Right? So let's look at these first 4 letters. Let me see, let me choose a student now. If we could have, let's see. If we can have again A1129. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, you did the dua with us and we're going to start off with you today for our first exercise as well. Okay, so you can recognize this first letter, yes? Can you tell me what it is?
Alif.
Alif, excellent, well done. And this one?
Ba.
And this one?
Ta.
Ta, well done. And this one?
Sa.
Tha. Tha.
Sa.
Tha. What you need to do is you need to put your tongue underneath your front 2 teeth and make a th sound. It's like
Tha.
a very soft th sound. Tha.
Tha.
Excellent, well done, good. So in the isolated letter, the individual letter, you recognize all these 4. Okay, now we're going to move on to how they are placed within a word. So let's focus on this line here, right? If we have an alif at the beginning of a word, it is always written by itself. It cannot connect or join to the next letter, okay? If it is in the middle of a word, it will join to the letter that comes before it, if that letter can join to the alif, right? And again, if it is at the end of the word, again, it can join to the letter before it, okay? So could you just tell me the name of each of these letters now, please? So what's this letter here?
Alif.
Excellent. And do you recognize this letter?
Ba.
Excellent. Good try. Well done. And this one?
Da.
Dal.
Dal.
Dal. Well done. And now the alif is in the middle of a word. So what's this first letter? Can you recognize that?
Qa.
Qaf. Well done. Remember yesterday when we said this is a thick sound. So you need to make your mouth in a round shape and say qaf.
Qaf.
Well done. And the next one?
Alif.
Excellent. And the next one?
Lam.
Lam. Well done. Good. And again, now the alif is at the end of the word. So the first letter?
Alif.
Good. Next one?
Kha.
And next one?
Alif.
Excellent. Good. Now, kha is another letter which has a thick sound. So it's kha.
Kha.
Kha. Make your mouth a little bit round when you're saying the letter so that you'll come out with that thick sound. Kha.
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 Much better. Excellent. Well done. Good. Right. So as you see, this is the way you will see alif when you look at your Quran Majid or you look at Arabic letters and when they're joined. If it's at the beginning, it's by itself. If it's in the middle, it can be joined to the letter before it. And again, if it is at the end, it can be joined to the letter before it. Okay. Let's go on now to the next letter, which is a
Ba.
ba. Okay. Now, if you look at all of these 3 examples with your ba, your ta, and your sa, you can see, if we go through, that the shape, where it is depending on the word, remains the same. The way that we recognize the difference is by looking at how many dots there are and whether those dots are underneath the letter or on top of the letter. Okay, so if it's a ba, when you are connecting it at the beginning of the word, you basically have to cut off this whole section of the ba. Right? So you're just left with this front section here, right? And then you have the dot underneath so that you could recognize that that is a ba. If it is in the middle of a word, you have to make it into this shape here, okay, where you have a little point at the top. So you're joining it from this side. And again, you have your dot underneath. And again, if it is at the end of the word, it maintains its full ba shape. Okay? The same is with the ta. Right? If it is at the beginning, again, you are cutting off this section here, and you just have to recognize this first part here with the 2 dots on top. Again, if it is in the middle, you will join it into the middle of the letters. And if it is at the end, you will have the full shape of the ta at the end. Now, this is also a ta. This is called a ta al-marbuta. Okay? And it's slightly different. It looks slightly different from the other ta, and we will go into this in more detail later. But again, you just need to realize that if there is this shape, which is actually a ha, with 2 dots on top, that is also a ta, and it will make the same sound as this ta. Right? Again, tha. If it's at the beginning, you cut off this section here, and you just have your 3 dots on the top. If it is in the middle, you again have this bend here, and your 3 dots on top. And if it is at the end, you have your full shape. Now, the reason it's very, very important to recognize the dots is when you get to further letters, like, for example, noon or ya, which we'll cover in a minute, they also have dots. Some of them on top, some of them underneath. So recognizing how many dots there are and whether they are on the top of the bend or on the bottom of the bend is very important. Okay, so could you read these 3 letters for me, please?
Ba.
Next.
Da.
Dal.
Dal.
Dal, well done. And this one?
Hamza.
Beautiful, well done. Next one?
Lam.
Lam, well done.
Ba.
Ba. Do you recognize this one?
Noon.
Excellent, well done. So as you can see, it's the same shape as the ba, but the dot is on the top. That's how you know this is a ba and this is a noon. And the last letter?
Alif.
Well done. Do you recognize this letter?
Sin.
Excellent, well done. We will be looking at it in a second, but this is a sin. Then?
Ba.
And then lastly?
Ba.
Excellent. Next one.
Ta.
Good.
Ra.
Good, well done. Nicely said.
Ya.
Lovely. Next one.
Fa. Ta. Ha.
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 Good. This has to come from the middle of your throat. Okay? Ha.
Ha.
Good. Much better. Well done. So again, this is one of those letters that can be a little bit confusing. Okay? So we do need to practice this. Okay? So ha.
Ha.
Next one.
Fa. Ta. Ha.
Ha. Well done.
Ta.
Good.
Noon. Sin.
Excellent. Do you recognize this letter?
Va.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Well done. Good. And this is also, it's the same sound as this one. This is also ta.
Ta.
Good. Ta al-marbuta. And again, like I said, we will explain it in more detail later. Okay. And the last one, what's this one?
Sa.
Tha. Good. Well done. Really soft TH sound. Tha.
Sa.
Tha.
Sa.
Tha. Imagine you're saying the word thing, where you have a very soft TH sound at the beginning. Thing. So this is that sound. Tha.
Fa.
Tha. Well done. Good. Next one.
Wow.
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 Wow. Good.
Ba.
Ba. Well done.
Ba.
Ba. Excellent. Now, can you recognize this one here? We haven't gone over it, but do you want to have a go?
Ain.
Ain. Well done. Excellent. Now, the ain again is similar to this shape here for the ha, but it's a little bit shorter, and we will go over that in a moment as well. Next one.
Sa.
Tha.
Sa.
Much better. Good.
Ra.
Ra. Well done.
Ta. Fa. Ha.
Ha.
Ha. Dal.
Dal. Well done.
Sa.
Tha.
Fa.
Tha. Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah A1129. That was beautiful recitation. Thank you very much for your help. And inshallah, we will speak to you soon. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Excellent. Good. So we are now going to go on to our next student. Can I just have a quick reminder to everybody, please, that if you could just check to make sure that your video is off, because sometimes by accident videos come on. So if you can just check on your icons and make sure your video comes off, because it can be distracting for the other students as well. Brilliant. Thank you very much. A lot of people have turned off their videos now. Brilliant. Okay, so we've gone through these first 4 letters. Okay, we're now going to move on to the next 3. Okay, so if we have another student, let's see. Someone from the Nasirat perhaps now. Okay, we have 1238. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Good.
Good, alhamdulillah. You understanding the lesson so far?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So we're going to go on to our next letters now. Are you ready to do that with me?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So could you tell me the name of this letter?
Jim.
Excellent. And this one?
Ha.
Excellent, try, good. Ha. It comes from the middle of your throat, and that was really nicely done. Ha. And this one?
Ha.
Ha. Well done. And again, remember that's a nice thick sound, so we have to make our mouth a little bit round when we are doing that. Okay? So again, when we are looking at these letters, we can recognize them like this, okay, in their full form. But when they are joined in words, they change form slightly. Okay? So if we look, it's the same way that each letter will change, but it's the dots which will help us to recognize which letter we are looking at. Okay, so when you are putting a jim or a ha or a kha into a word, at the beginning, you have to cut off this whole big tummy section here. Okay, so this whole section here would disappear, right? And you will join from this point to your next letter. So as you can see here, you're joining from this point to your next letter. Okay, if you're putting it in the middle of a word, again, you cut off that big section, the circular section at the bottom, and you join from the letter that comes before, right? And again, if you're putting it at the end of a word, you will maintain the full form of the letter, okay? Just like you did with the ba, the tha, and the tha, okay? So you want to have a go at reading these for me, please?
Yes. Jim.
Excellent.
Mim.
Good.
Lam.
Lam, well done. Next one.
Fa.
Fa, good.
Ain.
Ain, well done.
Jim.
Good.
Ba.
Excellent.
Ha.
Good.
Jim. Jim.
Excellent, good, well done. Now next line.
Ha.
Good.
Ra.
Good.
Jim.
Excellent. Next one.
Ba. Ha.
Ha, well done. Ra.
Fa. Ra. Ha.
Lovely, beautiful. Next one.
Ha. Alif.
Alif,
Fa.
well done.
Fa.
Good.
Sin. Ha. Ra.
Good.
Nun. Fa.
Good, well done.
Ra.
Ha. Excellent, well done. Beautiful, beautifully recited. Okay, so you can see there very easily and very clearly that the letters change slightly, but you can still recognize which letter it is. Okay, so we're going to go down now to the next 2 letters. Okay, so if you could tell me this letter.
Dal.
Dal and
Vol.
Dhal. Well done. Dhal. This, again, it's like a thick TH sound now. So we're going dhal.
Dhal.
Good. Well done. Excellent. Now, in the dal and dhal, you can see that if you have a dal or a dhal at the beginning of a word, you cannot join it to the next letter. Okay? It must be written by itself in both cases. Right? If you have it in the middle of a word, but the letter before can join to it, then the shape changes very, very slightly. So it becomes slightly circular underneath here. And again, the dhal is the same shape, but you just have a dot here. Okay? Now, sometimes people do get a little bit confused because this looks a little bit like a noon. Right? The thing that we need to remember is the noon has a dot in the middle of this circular shape, but with the dhal, the dot is right on this line here, on the top line. Okay, so the shape will change very slightly, okay, but you can see that it's a slightly smaller circle than you would get with a noon. And again, if it's at the end of a word and the letter before it can join to it, then again, it will join in the same way as it did in the middle, right? If it is after a letter which cannot join, then it will be written by itself, right? So if we go from here,
Dal, Alif, Ra.
good.
Mim, Dal, Dal. Jim, Dal.
Good.
Va,
Val,
Val. Lam,
good.
Kaf.
Good.
Fa, Val, Lam, Ka.
Good.
Alif, Ain, Va.
Wow.
Vav, Val.
Excellent. Beautiful recitation, N1238. That was really, really nice. And thank you, Jazakallah, for your help today, sweetheart. Allah Hafiz. Okay. Excellent. Very nice recitation, mashallah, from both of the students that have helped so far. Okay. So we're now going to go on to our next letters. Okay, so if we can have now A1126, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Fine.
Good,
How are
alhamdulillah. I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. And are you understanding the lesson okay today?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. It's quite a basic lesson. Most of you know these things, but it's always good to recap on everything. Okay, so we're going to be going on to our next two letters now. So can you tell me what letter this is?
Ra,
Ra, well done. And?
Zal,
Za. Za.
Za.
Good. Ra and Za.
Za.
Okay. And again, if you look carefully, you can see the shape of this letter does not change, whether it is at the beginning, middle, or end of the word. Okay. The only thing that changes is when you are joining it in the middle, then you'll have a joining line here and here. And again, at the end, you have a joining line here and here. The way you recognize the difference between the two, again, is the dot. Right? And you can see that if it is at the beginning of a word, it cannot join to the next letter. Right? It can only join to the letter that comes before it, whether it is a ra or a za. Right? So if you read these letters for me, please.
Ra, Ba, Ha, Ta.
Good, well done. Ra, ba, ha, ta. Okay, good, well done. Next one.
Ba, Ra, Za.
Good. Ba, ra, za. Next one. We haven't looked at this letter yet, but do you want to have a guess at what this one is?
Si, sh, so,
Sod.
sod,
Well done. Good. Excellent. Next one.
Ba.
Good.
Ra.
Excellent. Well done. Very nice. Next one.
Za. Wow. Ra.
Very nice. Next one.
Mim. Za. Ya. Dal.
Excellent. Very nice. Again, you recognize this ya here with the 2 dots that come underneath. If this had been 2 dots on top, it would have been a ta. So like I said, it's very important for us to recognize where the dots are in the word. So mim, za, ya, dal. Well done. Next one.
Ja.
Right. The letter is jim.
Yeah.
Yeah? So once again.
Jim.
Good. Well done. Excellent.
Ha.
Ha. Well done. And this is a soft ha. Okay. Ha. This comes from your chest. Okay. With the heart, with this one, it was coming from the middle of your throat. Ha. And this one will come from your chest. It's ha. Okay. And this one?
Za.
Za. Well done. Excellent. Very nice, mashallah. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go on to our next 2 letters now. So, do you know what this letter is?
Sin.
Very nice. And this one?
Sheen.
Excellent. Very good. Well done. So, with a seen and a sheen, if you look through our examples here, you can see if they come at the end of the word, they maintain their full shape. They don't change at all. Okay, but if they come at the beginning of a word or in the middle of the word, they do change, right? This whole circular part here, this tummy part here of the seen and of the sheen disappears and is taken away. Okay, so you just have this first section which will come in your word, which looks a little bit like a W shape. Okay, and a seen will have a blank W shape, whereas the sheen will have the 3 dots which come on top. Okay, so the way that you have to recognize it in the middle of the word or at the beginning of the word is by seeing that there is no circular section. It is just cut off right here. Okay, so if you tell me this one, please.
Sin.
Good.
Ein.
Ein, well done.
Ra. Ta.
Beautiful, well done. Next one.
Ya.
Excellent, good.
Sin.
Good.
Hamza.
Very good, well done.
Lam.
Lovely, well done.
Alif. Sin. Sin.
Excellent, well done. Good, next line.
Sheen. To. To. Ra.
Good. Sheen, to, ra. Well done.
Ba. Sheen. Ra.
Good.
Ba. To. Sheen.
Very nice, A1126. That was beautiful recitation from you. Jazakumullah for all your help. Allah Hafiz. Excellent. So if we now have, let's see, let's take someone else from Nasirat. Another Nasirat. Have we got N1228. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Sam.
How are you?
Good.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Alhamdulillah. Excellent. Good. You're understanding the lesson so far? Everything's clear to you?
Yes, okay.
Excellent. Brilliant. So inshallah, you'll be able to get through our next letters very quickly. So if you could tell me what this letter is, please.
Dod.
Sad. And this is?
Dod.
Dod. Well done. Excellent. Now, if you look carefully at Sad and Dod, again, you can see that they maintain their full shape if they're at the end of the word. Okay. But if they become at the beginning of the word or in the middle of the word, they lose this circular section in the same way that Sin and Shin loses the circular section as well. Okay, and you recognize the difference again just by the dot. Right, so if you want to start here.
Sod. Alif.
Good.
Ra.
Ra, well done.
Mim.
Good.
Sod. Ra.
Ra, well done.
Mim. Ain.
Do you want to have another go at this one?
Ha.
Ha, well done. And remember, it comes from the middle of the throat. So imagine if you were doing cleaning your glasses. If you have glasses, when you blow on something and you go ha, like that, and you blow it so that the air comes out of your mouth and the mist goes onto the glasses, and then you wipe them clean with a tissue or a hanky. So you have to think of it coming from the middle of your throat. So that's ha.
Ha.
Good. Next one.
Sod.
Sod. Well done. Next letter.
Sheen.
Okay, this one here. Can you see where my hand is? Dod.
Sod.
Good, well done.
Ain.
Excellent.
Fa.
Well done, good. Next one.
Ya. Sod.
Dod.
Dod.
Yeah, I know it's a tough letter. It's not an easy letter, but it's okay. The more you practice, the better it will become. Next one.
Ain.
Good.
Fa.
Good.
Alif.
Good.
Za.
This one.
Nun.
Excellent. Good. Well done. We haven't covered it yet, but because there's a dot on the top of this bend, it is a noon. Well done. Next one.
Kaf.
Qaf.
And Dod.
Good. Well done. Alif. Do this once more.
Alif.
Alif. Noon.
Nun.
Qaf.
Kaf.
Qaf.
Kaf.
And Zod.
Dod.
Well done. Excellent. Now, these next two letters, can you tell me these? Can you see where my hand is?
Ta.
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 Ta. So again, you have to make your mouth a little bit round so it sounds different. It doesn't sound ta, which is the light ta sound. This is ta. So you make your mouth nice and round and you say ta.
Ta.
Ta. Well done. Excellent. And this is
Sa.
zo.
Zo.
Zo. Good. Well done. So basically, try to make a round shape with your mouth when you say each of these letters or any of the other thick letters which you covered yesterday. Ta, zo.
Okay.
Yep. So do you want to have a go here?
Ta.
Ta. Well done. Do you recognize this one? We haven't covered it yet. Ha. Well done. Ha.
Ra. Alif.
Good. Ta, ha, ra, alif. Next one.
Ya. Sin.
Good.
Ta.
This is ta. This is a very light ta. So what you do is you make a slight smiley face and you make it a very soft sound. Ta,
Da.
ta. Excellent. Beautiful. And this is now with your round mouth.
Ta.
Ta. Well done. They're both together, so it can be a bit confusing. Ta, ta.
Ta. Ta.
Very good. Excellent. So just keep practicing that. That's really good. Next one.
Ya.
And
Ain.
beautiful. Well done. Next one.
Mim, ha, ya, to.
Very nice. Excellent. Next line.
Zo, fa, ra.
Next one.
Alif, zo, fa, ra.
Good. Well done. And last one.
To, ta.
Ta. Well done. Good. You've corrected that yourself. Brilliant.
Ghain,
Very good. Excellent. We haven't covered it yet, but you recognize that is a ghain.
ya,
Good.
za. Zo.
Zo. Well done. Good. So as you are all practicing, and mashallah, all the people that have recited so far have been practicing really, really well, you have to realize that the way that you make the shape of your mouth affects how the letter will sound. So that was really good, mashallah. Jazakumullah, N1228. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, so far, mashallah, all of you have been reciting so well. So that's really, really good. So again, as you could see, the ta and the za, the shape didn't change throughout, whether it was at the beginning, the middle, or the end. You simply see the joining line if it is in the middle or at the end of the word. Okay, you are all doing really well, mashallah. I hope that everybody at home is practicing as well. Because the Arabic letters are very different from our English letters, it sometimes is difficult and it has a lot of strain on your voice and on your throat when you're trying to make these new sounds. But the more you practice yourselves and the more you practice at home, the easier it will become and the more fluent you'll become, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so the reason this exercise is really important is that so that when we get onto our actual recitation of the Quran, recognizing these letters, these individual letter forms will become easy for you. Okay. Also remember, all of these words that we are reading are words which are actually taken from the Holy Quran. So we are getting blessings, even though we're not reading the words as words, we're reading them as letters, you're still getting blessings for reading these letters. So I don't want any of you to feel disheartened that you haven't had a chance to be on the mic yet or you haven't read with a teacher. As long as you're practicing at home along with us, you are getting those blessings as well. And you're taking the time out to be in this class with Allah Ta'ala will obviously reward you for. Inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so we are now going to go on to our next letters. So if we now have, let me see, somebody that we've not recited before. A1142. Assalamu alaikum, A1142.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Good, alhamdulillah. Excellent. And you understanding the lesson so far?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So you want to get straight on and tell me what this letter is, please? This is the letter Ain.
Ein.
Ain.
Ein.
Good, well done. Again, this is one of those letters that we don't have in English, so in the English language, so it can be a little bit tricky when we are originally trying to make this sound, okay? Ain, and this is Ghain.
Rein.
Ghain.
Rein.
Excellent, good. So when you have Ain or Ghain in a word, okay, if you can see the original form is the same as the end form. So if you have them at the end of the word, they maintain their original form, okay? If you have an Ain or a Ghain at the beginning of a word, basically you have to cut off this whole circular section at the bottom. Okay, so you're just left with this top half here. Okay, same with Ain and the same with Ghain. Okay, and then you would connect to the next letter. Now, the real place where Ain and Ghain change is when they come in the middle of a word. Okay, they change quite significantly there. You can see the shape of the Ain changes and it faces the other direction. Right? So these are two letters where the shape changes quite a lot when the letter comes in the middle of a word. Right? Now, sometimes people do get confused with this and with ha or kha. Because again, because of the dot, it's a little bit confusing. But if we go up and we just recap, and you see here, your ha and your ha, there's a much longer, straighter line there. Okay?
Yeah.
For your ha and for your ha. All right? With your ayn, it's much shorter. Right?
Yeah.
Down to where your ayn is. Right? So that's how you can recognize the difference, that this isn't a ha, it's an ayn. Right?
Yeah.
So this is for everybody in the class. You need to recognize that when it comes in the middle, it changes quite a lot, but the beginning and the end, it doesn't change so much. The beginning, you just lose this circular section here, and at the end, it keeps its complete form. All right?
Yeah.
So if you want to try to read from here, please.
Ein.
Ayn. Good. Well done. We haven't gone over this letter. Do you want to have a guess at what this could be?
Mim.
Very good. Well done. And this one?
Ra.
Beautiful. Well done. Next one.
Da.
Da. Well done.
Ein.
Good.
Ba.
Good. Well done. Ba.
La.
It does look similar to alarm. You're right, but it's actually a dal. Dal.
Dal.
Good. Well done. Remember we just covered dal just now? If you look here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to remind you, when the dal comes in the middle, or even at the end of the word, if it is joined to a letter that comes before it, it makes
Yeah.
dal shape into this rounded shape here. Yeah, like a
Yeah.
little semicircle here. Okay, so that's dal. Right, let's go back down. Good. And the last one?
Ma. Mim.
Mim, excellent. And
Ein.
ayn, well done. Next one?
Ga.
Rein.
Ein.
Rein. And remember, this is one of those thick sounds, so you need to make it quite a heavy sound in your mouth. Rein.
Rein.
Good.
Alif.
Good.
Ba.
Good.
Ba.
Fa and
Ra.
ra. Well done.
Mim.
Good.
Gain.
Excellent.
Alif. Ba.
Okay. Ba would have the dot at the bottom underneath this bend. Do you want to have a go at what this could be?
Noon.
Noon. Well done. Excellent.
Mim.
Good.
Fa. Ra. Alif. Gain.
Rein. Well done. Excellent. Good. That was really, really good, mashallah. Well done. And your recognition was really good there. So we're going to go on to our next two letters now. Let me move this down slightly. So can you tell me what this letter is?
Ba.
Ba. And this one?
Ka.
This is qaf.
Ka.
Qaf.
Ka.
Qaf. Good. You have to make your mouth really round, and you have to really, really try to make this with your throat. Qaf. Well done. Excellent. So when fa or qaf are in a word, if they come at the beginning of the word, you have to basically cut off this whole line section here. And with your qaf, you cut off this whole circular section here. Okay, so you just use the first part of the letter, right?
Yeah.
If they come in the middle of the word, as you can see, you have a circular section in the middle, which is hollow for both letters. Okay, so even though this meme and this qaf look similar, we know that this is a qaf because it has two dots, and we know that this is a fa because it has one dot on top of this circular section here. Okay, and again, if they come at the end of a word, they maintain their full form. Okay, so do you want to have a go here?
Fa.
Fa, good.
Ra.
Good.
Ba.
Ha.
Ka.
Ha.
Ha.
This is a ha. Comes from your throat. Good, well done. Next one.
Noon.
Good.
Ba.
Good. Ha. Ha. Again, ha. Good. Fa. Good. Well done. And next one. Qaf. Good, because we're saying the whole letter. Yeah. Okay. Qaf. Then. Good. 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 Qaf. Good. What's this first letter? Good. Okay, this letter here is lam. Lam. Good. Ha. Well done. And qaf. Excellent. Well done. Very, very good, mashallah. Well done. Okay, we're going to go on to our next two letters. Now, we were saying this is qaf, remember, with a nice thick sound. This is now kaf. Okay, so this is a soft kaf. You say it with a smile. Kaf. Okay, so what's this? Kaf. Let's make a smiley face and then say kaf. Good, much better. And this is lam. Lam. Good, well done. So with the kaf, as you can see, the shape, again, doesn't change too much depending on whether it says at the beginning, in the middle, or the end of the word. At the end of the word, it maintains its full shape. At the beginning or the middle, basically you cut off this section here, the line, and you use just this first section. Depending on whether it's in the beginning, if it's in the middle, then you'll have a joining line into it. And again, with lam, at the end of the word, it maintains its full shape. At the beginning and the middle, okay, you can join the lam and you cut off this circular section again here, and you would just use the line. Okay, lam, and again in the middle, lam. Now, a lot of people get confused with alif and lam. With alif, you must remember that you can never join alif to the letter that comes after it. You can only join alif to the letter that comes before it. Okay, whereas with lam, you can join it on both sides. Okay, so if we go from here, please. Kaf. Kaf. Good, very nice. Soft sound. Kaf. Ta. Ba. Well done. Next. Good. Kaf. Well done. Good. Good. Well done. Ya. Kaf. Ta. Ba. Next one. What letter is this here? Meme. Meme. Good. And then this is? Ain. Well done. You remembered. Good. Well done. Kaf. Well done. And here? Lam. Good. This one here? Ain. Well done. Excellent. What's this letter here? Can you see where my hand is? Ba. Well done. Lam, Ain, Ba. Next one. Seen. Good. This letter here in red? Hello? A1142, can you hear me? Okay, I think we've lost A1142. Let me finish this and then we'll choose our next student. So we have here Lam, Ain, Ba, Sin, Lam, Mim, Qaf, Waw, Lam. Okay, good. MashaAllah, all the reciters have been really, really good, MashaAllah, so far. So I'm really, really proud of all of you. Well done. Okay, so we're now going to choose, let's see, N1237. Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, how are you today?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. You understanding the lesson okay so far?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So we're going on to these next two letters now. Could you tell me this letter?
Meme.
And this one?
Noon.
Excellent. Now, as you can see, meme will maintain its form at the beginning or the end of a word. The only thing that will happen is that the beginning is this line will become a little bit shorter in order to join to the next letter. If you find a meme in the middle of a word, it changes slightly, so it no longer has this hollow section at the beginning. It just changes into a full circle, okay? A full circular shape, which is completely filled up. Okay, so that's how you recognize meme in the middle of the word. Now with noon, it has the same bend shape as the ba, the ta, and the tha that we did at the beginning, but the dot this time is on top, so we know that it is a noon. If it's in the middle, again, it's the bend with the dot on top, and if it's at the end of the word, then you have the full noon shape. Okay, and we'll go on to waw as well. The waw will maintain its shape the whole way through, whether it's at the beginning, middle, or the end. You can't join the next letter onto a vowel if a vowel is at the beginning, but if it is in the middle or at the end of the word and the previous letter can be joined, then it will join on to make the vowel shape there. Okay, so if we start here, please.
Meme.
Good.
Alif. Lam.
Good.
Meme. Ha.
Good.
Meme. Dal.
Excellent.
Alif. Meme. Meme.
Excellent.
Noon. Ain. Ba. Dal.
Good.
Meme. Noon. Ain.
Good.
Sin. Noon. Noon.
Excellent. Next one.
Wow. Alif. Meme. Ra. Ya. Wow. Meme. Noon. Zal. Wow.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much, N1237. That was really good, mashallah. Well done. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. So we have been through all but 3 letters, okay, which we will cover in tomorrow's lesson, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so we've been through all but 3 letters. And so what I want you all to do, please, because there's a lot to take in here. And as I said, some of you will have done this before, some of you it may be new. So for homework today, what I would like you all to do is practice this exercise, exercise 4.1, okay, which you can all get on the website, exercise 4.1 up to the letter Sad. Okay, so the combined letters homework, the references that you need are pages 25 to 28. Those are the pages which are written at the bottom on the computer screen. If you have the book, the Tashilul Quran book, Quran Majid, you can use the book to practice. But I would like you to practice all the way from Alif, okay, all the way down to Sad, which is here. Okay, we've been through all of this in today's class. Ask an adult, an elder brother, elder sister to sit with you if necessary, if need be. And it's just a really good idea to keep practicing these, because the more you see the letters, the more you observe the letters, the easier it will be when it comes to trying to recognize these letters when there's lots and lots of other letters and other words around. Right? So please make sure you do your homework tonight. It's to practice that exercise up to this letter Sad. Okay. Also, a quick announcement that in tomorrow's class, inshallah, Thursday's class, Thursday the 11th, which is tomorrow, there will be an orientation presentation to guide you on important matters to do with the classes and the lessons, such as how to log in correctly, the correct ID, the procedure, and all of the general etiquettes of the classroom. Because remember, although you are sitting in your houses, this is still a lesson where we are learning about the Quran and the Quran Majid. So we need to follow certain etiquettes and certain manners when we do so. So for tomorrow's class, I would please request a parent or responsible adult to be with you, with the student. So all of the technical issues that sometimes come up can be dealt with in one class. Somebody with you will understand it, will be able to make notes, write down anything that they might need to write down, so that in future, inshallah, there will be no technical issues when you join the classroom. Okay, so that is for tomorrow. You know your homework for today, you know the lesson for tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. We are now going to move on to our final dua. Okay, and again, like I said at the beginning, when we read these dua, it is important for us because it helps us to learn the Holy Quran. And again, this is something that we should all do, whether we're adults or children. We should always say a prayer after our recitation of the Holy Quran. Okay, so we're going to finish with our final dua for today. And if I can have, please, let's see, N1260. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. Did you understand the lesson today?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So would you read this dua behind me, please? Yes? I'm going to read it and you follow me, okay?
Okay.
Good, excellent. Allahumma
Allahumma
hamni
hamni
bil Qur'anil azim. Nil azim. Beautiful, well done. And the translation is, O Allah,
Oh Allah,
have mercy on me
have mercy on me
through the great Quran.
through the great Quran.
Excellent, mashallah. Jazakumullah for your help, Jani. That's so nice of you to help me. And thank you to everybody else in the class. Jazakumullah for your participation and for listening so nicely. And for all those who participated, Jazakumullah for your excellent participation and recitation. Inshallah, we will see you all soon. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.